Namaste. Sanoni Snowflake here. Moon in Sagittarius transit. Sun in Virgo, Leo, Libra, Libra cusp. And the tuning forks that we have for today is the weighted 128 Hertz for relaxation that goes straight into the body, with the bone 418.8, which is A flat, AB, which I think is A flat, and 321.9 Hertz E, which is the blood, because Sagittarius rules the thighs and the hips. I invite you to bring your attention to your breath and your body. Have a subtle shake and sigh if you feel so inclined to do. Gentle start there. So I'll start with the moon phase. We ended on Monday with the self-love, and I was on my lunar living autumn equinox, or the equinox, because it is available for the southern hemisphere as well, which would have been the spring equinox retreat. So because it was the Scorpio, the last reading as well, transformation, we had a lot of healing and detoxing and purifying and replenishing to do in ourselves, which brings us into yesterday, Tuesday's moon phase, because the moon transited into Sagittarius Monday evening when we were on our live online yoga class, and that was more important to nurture myself so that I can be a clear channel for the energy to flow through and nurture ourselves, so that information then is put out into the electromagnetic fields for your electromagnetic field to pick up on. So yesterday's moon phase was the waning crescent 5, and it was nourishment number 7. I forgot to turn those lights off again up there. So I just put that up there, and I'll read a bit from the Queen of the Oracle Moon card. Look. There we go, I just turned that light off. So yesterday's moon phase, waxing crescent 5, nourishment number 7. 7's a very spiritual number of self or personal growth, development, nourishment. And for growth to happen, we need to be nourished like plants. Choose to nourish your mind, body and spirit. Feed your values. When you are jealous or envious, it is a sign of what you are actually hungering for. Pay attention to your health. And an affirmation, and I'll repeat it twice so you can join in. I choose to nourish myself. We choose to nourish ourselves. You choose to nourish yourself. You choose to nourish yourself. We choose to nourish ourselves. I choose to nourish myself. That's how we've been doing affirmations, and that's how we do ours. All of us have a set of values that are as individual as our fingerprints. Sometimes we aren't sure what they might be if asked, but unconsciously we know. How do we know? Because if our values are not being met or lived, we rebel. We get angry, sad, depressed, irritable or stuck. or we take the chaotic choice in our decision making, and commonly our relationships and life are not harmonious. An example of this might be someone who has a strong value of honesty, being asked to manipulate the truth every day in a sales job, or someone who highly values peace, being surrounded by loud, drama-filled people who are just the opposite of peaceful. Meeting our values and living by them is a sure way to nourish our being. We feel more complete and fulfilled if we are able to do that. Additionally, it probably isn't an exaggeration to say that the Western world is obsessed by food for the wrong reasons. Food is often used as pain relief, with many people overeating due to anxiety or pain. Food becomes a diversion rather than something that is nourishing or even simply enjoyable. Learning to nourish bodies purely to give them what they really need is a key to mental and physical health. And the companion stone for this is emerald. And that's very fitting for us. Most of our life we've eaten sugar, sweets, chocolates, to change our emotional state, but also to change our emotional state so that it changes our perception and therefore changes our physical pain state, because of the physical pain we've lived with all our life. And it's been fab, we're actually we've managed mostly to feed ourselves with healthy sugars like honey and maple syrup, and eat healthy like our nut slabs. So that's very fitting for us. And today is the waxing crescent 6, the path. So she's nourished herself and she's ready to climb that ladder through the portal into her future, where there's infinite possibilities, as it's number 8. The path. Number 8, today's moon phase. Waxing crescent 6. The way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. And the affirmation, we'll do it the same as before. I, we, you, we, I. I am open and responsive to the opening of the way. We are open and responsive to the opening of the way. You are open and responsive to the opening of the way. Yes, you are open and responsive to the opening of the way. We are open and responsive to the opening of the way. I am open and responsive to the opening of the way. When we accept where we are, acknowledge what needs to change to grow, and begin to love ourselves more completely, the direction of our lives begins to change. We often decide we want to follow a more authentic way for ourselves, and our desires become more aligned with the needs, wants and values of our true selves. Imagine we are lost in the dark forest and can hardly see. There's no visible path and every way looks exactly the same. We feel burdened by shadows and are not sure we should even move because we are so paralysed by fear and uncertainty. Then the sunshine somehow breaks through the clouds and leafy canopy, and there ahead is a path, illuminated in golden light. It is clear now, the direction we should head. The path is not only visible, but it is inviting us forward, and so, instead of just standing there, we can't wait to step on it and move forward. The path is lit, and now it is time to walk upon it. And the companion stone is pyrite, or metal is pyrite. The path, where there's infinite possibilities. Step forward through your portal to your wildest dreams. And the card that was given to us by the Dreams of Gaia Tarot 12, the Counselor, which is the Knight of Water, the Knight of Cups. I'm just going to read some moon information first. This card was also the underlying subconscious, unseen, bottom of the pack card for the moon transit in Libra. So the moon moved into Sagittarius at 8:32 p.m. on Monday evening. Sagittarius moon. The moon's energy is masculine, dry, barren and fiery. Sagittarius, encouraging flights of imagination and confidence in the flow of life. Sagittarius is the most philosophical sign. Candour and honesty are enhanced when the moon is here. There is an excellent time to get things off your chest and to deal with institutions of higher learning, publishing companies and the law. It's also a good time for sport and adventure. Sagittarians are the crusaders of this world. This is a good time to tackle things that need improvement, but don't try to be the diplomat while influenced by this energy. Opinions can run strong and the tendency to proselytize is increased. Its ruler is Jupiter, impulse, expansion, and rules the thighs and hips. And that information is from the Llewellyn's 2020 Moon Sign book. And the next one, which I can highly recommend, both of them I can. That first one has lots of gardening information in, to garden by the moon. And the next one I can highly recommend for doing any ritualing, understanding the crystals, the phases of the moon. It's Kirsty Gallagher's book, Lunar Living, working with the magic of the moon cycles. And it's just got so much information in that's fab to just delve in and out of every time a cycle comes round. The moon in Sagittarius. The moon to be a trailblazer. Element fire. Quality mutable. Ruling planet Jupiter, the king of the gods. Symbol the archer. Bringing enthusiasm, adventure, inspiration, passion, and a sense of real purpose and freedom. This moon is here to help illuminate your way forward so that you can step through that portal where your path is leading you to your wildest dreams. Her moon musings, a sign of adventure, optimism, faith, awareness and understanding, but notably freedom seeking. This moon is here to help you to see things clearly, to bring you a new perspective on life. This will be particularly true when it comes to everything that confines and binds you. Any unresolved issues around control, authority, discipline, and giving your power away can resurface with this moon. You may feel literally claustrophobic or suffocated during this moon when it comes to parts of your life that try to keep you small and stuck, or don't allow you your full expression, potential and personal freedom. This moon brings an intense and potent edge as it shines a spotlight on these truths. And if you've been hiding from these things and allowing your voice, passion and potential to be suppressed, you may find this truth difficult to deal with. If you can lean into what scares you, the discovery of these truths will bring you so much freedom. Straightforward and honest Sagittarius will let you know where your potential is being hidden and your light is being dimmed. This moon will show you in stark reality what is and isn't working in your life and where you are forcing or pretending. This moon helps you to understand on a deep level why all that has happened, what lessons life has brought you, what part you have played, and especially how to move on to fulfill your potential. This moon then helps you to lovingly release all that holds you back to make space for new beginnings. instead of staying stuck and repeating destructive cycles or ways of thinking and being. You can finally free yourself. Yippee! And then get ready, as anything can be achieved under a Sagittarius moon. Sagittarius doesn't like the word can't and is here to tell you that you absolutely can, but only if you get clear and honest and see the truth. Focus on what makes you come alive and follow the joy of things that make you feel good. Stop pushing what you cannot control or change. Instead, let go. Let go and trust in the bigger picture. If you find that you are not where you want to be right now, don't despair. This encouraging, optimistic, personal freedom-seeking moon is prompting you to be fearless and look towards a bright future. Sagittarius is motivated by enthusiasm and asks you to be brave and push your ideas, dreams and ideas to the max. And this fiery, can-do energy is here to help you to believe it's possible. Sagittarius always keeps one eye on the future and loves a challenge, especially when it comes to setting and meeting goals and targets. So breathe some Sag fire and life back into your dreams. The most loving and peaceful fire sign has come along to light up a flame inside you for positive action, seeking growth, wisdom and happiness. This is a moon for trailblazers, pushing you towards expansion, meeting your greatest potential and seeing life as an exciting adventure to be fully lived and loved. Sagittarius gives you the confidence to say yes, to accomplish all that you want to, and be who you are here to be. Under this moon, you are urged to hear the call of your heart and soul, to find your inner wildness and embrace your adventurous, free spirit. Sagittarius wants you to live in freedom, truth and passion, and so is fully supporting you in whatever is in your heart right now. Whatever brings freedom to your soul and purpose to your life. The Sagittarius moon calls you into acknowledging where you are and knowing where you want to be, taking aim, drawing back the hunter's bow and releasing the arrows of your intention, dreams and desires, trusting that you have all the means within you to achieve everything you desire. For you are never given a dream without this. This moon brings an influx of possibilities, connections and an ability to see the bigger picture. You are being fully and completely supported towards new beginnings under this moon. Dive into the inspiration, optimism, motivation and liberation that this moon is bringing. Jupiter, the king of the gods, rules Sagittarius. Expansive Jupiter, the planet of purpose and possibility, wants you to expand your truth, your knowledge and your horizons. This moon will take you to the edge of your comfort zones on a wild adventure to fulfill your greatest potential and seize every opportunity. Jupiter is related to the crown chakra, taking you into the realms of the cosmos and higher consciousness and broadening your vision into what is possible for you this lifetime. The key words for Sagittarius are, I aim. Use this as a journal prompt and see what flows to you in answer. Set some intentions or create some affirmations using this declaration at the beginning. Things like, I aim to fulfill my full potential and soul's calling. I aim my vision towards my goals and dreams. I aim to find freedom in all areas of my life. What to watch out for under a Sagittarius moon? Becoming easily bored, restless and miserable if you feel restricted in any way. Too much optimism, pretending that everything is okay, to avoid seeing the truth. wanting to run away from it all and making a desperate, not so well thought out dash for freedom. A crystal for this moon, chrysocolla for freedom and release, moldavite for fulfilling your potential, or amethyst for goal setting. Thank you, Kirsty. And now to read 12. Counselor, the Knight of Water. And there is our beautiful Zendaya knocking at the window. So excuse me while I let him in. Meditate on the card. Feel the energies. Come on, my beautiful. You coming in? That's it. Thank you. You're being very chill with that. You going to come all the way in? That's wonderful. Thank you, my darling. You have fun out there? Yeah? Good. We would love you to join Zendaya. Bring some zenness into it, into all this fire. That's why we've got the water. Which is eluding us in the book. There it is. The 12 of water, the counsellor. Key words: empathetic, wise, objective advice, trustworthy, emotional understanding, clarity, sharing. Key phrases: a time of questions and mixed emotions. Look beyond the words to the emotions. Mixed or confused emotions. Listen. Listen. Hear. Seek objective counsel. An emotionally complex situation. A lack of empathy. An opportunity for understanding. Be receptive, not rejecting. Are feelings preventing a resolution? And as I said, you may wish to go to the moon in Libra transit, as this was the subconscious energies then. So the energies have been brought to the surface for us to embrace, if we so choose. Meaning, the Counsellor of Water represents one who stands high, an elder, advisor, or wise man or woman whom the king or queen calls upon to discuss their feelings regarding a situation or experience of concern. She or he is someone who is trusted. They are a caring, compassionate person who will listen attentively, only interrupting the flow to ask a question if there is need. Once the tale is told, the counsellor offers her thoughts in an objective manner. Her role is not to give instruction, but to present alternatives and insight that will help the seeker understand the thoughts and feelings that may be clouding their judgment. She is an empathetic person, skilled at stepping outside of herself to look through the eyes of others. She never judges and offers only compassion and the opportunity to understand the emotions at play. By asking the right questions, she helps people to come to their own conclusions about what feels right for them and how to proceed from that point. When the counsellor appears in a reading, she symbolises a need to be empathetic and objective when dealing with emotionally complex situations. If you can, look beyond the words being spoken to see the emotions behind them. If you cannot, the counsellor asks that you seek out the wisdom of someone who can. There may also be a time approaching that will require you to keep your emotions in check, especially if they are confused. If you are feeling reactive or challenged, talking it through might help you to make sense of your feelings and provide you with answers. If you act without taking this step, your mixed or confused emotions may muddy the waters further. Potential blockage. When the counsellor of water appears reversed, she can signify a lack of empathy and understanding, or an unwillingness to listen and hear what's being said, where yours or another's feelings are concerned. Are you being unsympathetic and rigid when compassion is needed? Are you allowing your feelings to get in the way of a resolution or forgiveness? Are you allowing your feelings to make you deaf and blind to another person's thoughts and feelings? Be receptive instead of rejecting. You don't have to agree, but at the same time, it is important that you listen. This card is calling on you to remain objective and empathetic. And then that will take us into the next card, which is the last card of the major arcana in this deck. And this was the conscious, the top of the pack, the aware, the seen reason for the reading. 23, integrity. I say the last one actually, I have to double check that. I hope this card's okay for this. We'll find out, won't we, if it stays up. It's the second to last. Keywords: integrity, honesty, honour, character, values, morality, sincerity, consistency, principles, fairness. Key phrases: act with honesty and honour, walk your talk, everyone deserves a second chance, oppose hypocrisy, dishonesty, cruelty and injustice, practice ethical and honest behaviour, do not play favourites, be the best person you can be, do it for love, not for profit, keep your promises, do not betray a trust, avoid gossip and speaking ill of others, do not cheat or take the easy way, do not allow injustice or cruelty towards innocence, do not allow injustice or cruelty towards innocence. Behaviour and actions influence reputation. We all live in glass houses, so avoid judging. "23, made of 2, patience, 3, expansion and creativity, integrity, together equaling 5, change, which brings freedom." That was a bit quick then, the candle was burning my hand. And then the subconscious energies of the spectrum of this pack is the Ace of Fire, Wands, golden cosmic egg, ready to break free, to weave your new matrix in your fascia out to your rainbow electromagnetic field that connects with others from your heart. Keywords: new beginnings, initiative, action, conception, invention, creation, creativity, procrastination. Key phrases: new beginnings and opportunities, actively pursue your goals, take advantage of what's being offered, move beyond research and planning, weave your future into being, take something old and make it better, break with a tradition and offer something new. Uncertainty inspires procrastination. So that's the subconscious, unseen energies of the spectrum. The conscious, seen, aware energies of the spectrum, integrity. And the counsellor, 12, complex stability, made of new beginnings and patience and choices, 2, together equaling 3, expansion, creativity, feminine number. Beautiful energies and very aligned with the Sagittarius energies. Thank you, energies. Thank you, Source, Spirit, whatever language one wishes to use. So much gratitude. Join in with 3 ohms. We do the inward sounding as well as the outward sounding, and we do it backwards because that's what works for us to help clear the congestion in our tubular body. Namaste. So much gratitude. Zanoni Snowflake.